Today we are going to review Sarah's YouTube channel. Sarah is a crochet expert and she has a lovely project that has to do with making crochet and making flowers from crochet, and I really love her channel. So today we're gonna give her a channel review. And by the way, her channel, it's not in English, it's in Arabic. However, her target audience is audience who speak Arabic and can understand English. So we're gonna see today how we gonna deal with this type of channel and how we can give her some tips and tricks in order to grow her own YouTube channel and her own business. But before we start the YouTube channel review, I would like to introduce myself quickly for anyone who's new in watching those type of videos. My name is Sama and I'm from Egypt. I'm a YouTube expert. I worked on more than 400 YouTube channels. Some of them exceeded the 10 million subscribers, and I optimized more than 10,000 videos on the YouTube platform. Plus I do have a very strong marketing background, so I know exactly how to turn your YouTube channel into a full business that generates lots of income from you. And right now you are on my YouTube channel, where I provide you guys with lots of tips and tricks on how to grow your own YouTube channel and how to turn it into a business and turn it into a money making machine. So consider subscribing if this is something that will be interesting for you. So actually, when Sarah contacted me, she had lots of questions, so we're gonna see some of the questions that she has. Sarah actually is kind of in a little bit of an advanced level. So first of all, I will proceed with my own review for her channel, and I'm gonna tell her some tips and tricks that I have noticed regarding her videos. And then after that, we're gonna see her questions and see how we gonna deal with this. So the first thing, when it comes to her channel, her audience is actually people who speak both English and Arabic. However, well, Sarah, to be honest with you, when it comes to YouTube, you have to understand this, that YouTube is a search engine, so you have to decide what type of audience you will be considering. There's no this kind of gray area where, well, I would be targeting this people who speak English and at the same time they speak Arabic. It's like a very confusing niche, because you have to understand that at the end YouTube is a search engine, and this in middle thing, it's not there. YouTube actually is trying to serve the content for people who are speaking those language. And by the way, I have seen this issue a lot with the Indian channels. Most of the time they are titling their videos in English, however the video is in Indian. So actually, when I was searching for information and I find like a video is talking about this information, especially Indians are really smart when it comes to technical stuff, and I have found lots of like topics they are discussing no other content creator is covering, especially when it comes to the part of technicality of YouTube and so on. However, the shocking thing is that when I search, I find the video is the title is in English and the thumbnail is in English and everything. However, when I click to watch, it's in Indian. So actually, I just leave the video quickly and don't watch it, and this actually affects your retention rate a lot. So you were asking me about the retention rate. This could be one of the reasons why your retention rate is not high, because you're titling the videos in English, and when people come and they open the video, they find it in Arabic. You're talking in Arabic, so usually they will not be able to understand. So there's actually a workaround for us here to fix this thing. I actually my suggestion for you is first of all to check your analytics and check the highest country that you are receiving traffic from. If this is like from Egypt or something, then switch the whole language into Arabic, and people will come and search and find your videos. Even if you are having like some sort of English words inside, they still will be able to find your videos. And at the same time, you will gain a lot from the Egyptian audience, since also that you told me that you do have already a project and you're giving sessions, and from what I have seen that you don't have yet any digital product that you're selling online. So mainly you're targeting Egyptian audience or face-to-face courses. This is what I actually got from you, that your courses is kind of face-to-face, or you are providing them here in Egypt. So mainly your target audience are Egyptian people. So what you can do if you want to have the benefit from English audience as well, well, you can do one of two things. You can either add subtitles or captions into your videos, and maybe I can do a video later on how you can do this, on adding subtitles or adding captions to your videos. Or actually, the better solution that I actually love, which is that you create a separate channel, a totally completely separate channel where your videos will be in English. You do like a voiceover in English. Okay, so in this way you will be having like two YouTube channels, one dedicated for the Arabs and people who speak Arabic, and the other is dedicated for people who speak English. And you already told me that within your videos and while you are talking and explaining things, you are trying to put the translation of the name of the stitches and all of this, so people who really are not familiar with the English language, they can actually still understand what you mean. And this is actually a great solution. Now there's a third solution, but to be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of this, which is you put the videos without any kind of language. But I believe in your niche it's gonna be kind of a little bit hard, because you know I love crochet, and I try to I actually have my own bags and stuff that I make from crochet. So sometimes I really had a very hard time understanding videos that don't have any kind of someone speaking and telling what you should be doing, especially if you are targeting people who are just at the very start of learning crochet. So this last option of having like just music without any kind of voiceover explaining anything, and you just put like some text doing this and doing that, I believe in your niche it's gonna be a little bit hard. So if you are asking me about my opinion, I would say definitely create two separate channels, one in English and the other in Arabic, and you are fine. You can reuse the content that you have, like the same videos that you have, just add a voiceover in English to them and put them in the English channel and connect both channels together. There's an option here where at the end you can put the two channels here, so if someone wants to watch the English, want to watch the Arabic, so they can do this. So this is when it comes to this part, since you asked me. So regarding this part, again, let's just be focused when it comes to this part, which is again the keywords and the language that you use on your channel. You should be consistent. If you're targeting Arabic audience, then make the full titles, descriptions and tags and everything, and the voiceover in Arabic. If you're using like small words in English, it's fine, you can elaborate them in Arabic if you need to. However, this is very important, because this is, I believe, one of the biggest reasons why you are having this kind of drop in retention rate. And I also, as I told you, check your analytics and the top countries that visit your channel, so you would understand better. If they are English speaking countries, that's why they are leaving the video so fast, because the title is in English. They are finding your videos when they type a word in English. However, when they open, they are just shocked that the video is another language and they can't understand it. So that's the first thing. Now the second thing, I really love your banner, and I believe that you are just using the correct dimensions when it comes to the dimensions, because as we stated before, guys, that this the channel banner actually it differs from a device to the other. So you have to check your channel and see if it's fitting on the mobile and all the words are clear or not. I will put here a photo for Sarah's channel so we can see how it appears on the mobile, and I believe you're doing a great job. However, I do have like a couple of comments that we can actually adjust the channel banner to make it even better, because you know, like the channel banner, it's a place where you can market for yourself, where you can tell people what kind of benefit they are gonna get from your channel, and at the same time you can use it as a way for like your target that you have in mind. Like for example, here you are saying learn crochet, which is great, and you are putting a website. Okay, so I believe like at this stage in your channel, it's better that you remove your channel link, okay, because people still, they need to trust you at this stage. You know, you have to understand that when we talk about business here, there are levels when we come to business. The first thing is that people, they need to trust you first before they buy anything from you. So marketing for your business and putting the video, your website link here on the banner, it's not the best strategy. What I would suggest is that you get here and ask people to subscribe. I'm doing this on my own YouTube channel. Let me show you here. My YouTube channel banner is telling people there's a call to action. We call this a call to action, which means that you ask people to do something when they see your page or your video or your post or whatever. So let me show you here my own YouTube channel and how I'm designing my banner. And I'm planning, guys, to make like a full tutorial how to make a YouTube channel banner and the psychology behind it and how you can make the best out of it. So as you can see here, the first thing that we need to fix is the font. We need to make it a little bit bigger so it can be like really standing out when they land on your especially if they are checking your channel from the phone. Now the second thing here, as you can see, what I'm saying is something of really a value. I'm telling people what they would be missing out if they didn't subscribe to my channel, what kind of value I'm offering here. There are lots of channels out there that is teaching people about YouTube and how to grow your channel and so on, and I'm doing this already. However, the thing that is really making me different from people is that I will teach people how they can turn their own YouTube channel into a money making machine. I'm teaching people not just how to grow your channel, but how to turn it into a full business that can generate income from you. So this is something that you have to think about, like Flourished by Florchette, I believe I'm pronouncing it correct, by Sarah Khouloussi. And then you are having like a small thing saying here, learn crochet. We need to switch this. We need to put the value that people are gonna have when they come to your channel, like it could be like incredible crochet stitches that you have never seen before, something like that. They would say, okay, this channel is offering something that I'm not gonna see in anywhere else. We call this in marketing unique selling point. You have to put yourself into some place which is unique, that differentiates you from everyone else. And as far as I can see in your website, you had beautiful items that you're selling. I really love the wedding bridal bouquet. It's really amazing. So I actually suggest also that you try to put like some of those photos on your banner so you can showcase on the stuff that you are making. So this is what you can do. You can put things that you are making to make it really pop and people would understand like, wow, she's doing great things. Also, you can put your unique selling point, like different crochet stitches or unique crochet stitches or whatever. Not just learn crochet, like lots of channels are teaching people how to learn crochet, but what kind of thing you would be specialized in. As far as I can see, you are specialized in the flowers part. So you can put this on your banner at this stage. And the other thing is a call to action. And as you can see here on my channel, I'm asking people clearly to subscribe because I'm just starting out. I want to hit the 1,000 subscribers. And the same thing when it comes to you, your first aim right now should not be the selling, but it should be that people subscribe so they can trust you first, and then you can start selling your products. And we're gonna talk about this later on. So this is when it comes to your channel banner, and it's beautiful that you have your profile picture matching the channel banner, which is great. I really love it. Now let's get back to your channel and let's take a look at your about section, because your about section is this section of the about section, it actually completes the channel banner and completes who you are. Okay, so you are actually here talking about yourself. I'm a certified crochet instructor, graduated from American University, and so on. Well, the same thing, we don't need to put the two languages here, English and Arabic, as we stated before. It's great that you have email for collaboration, which is great. However, I want you to make sure that yes, it's definitely it's a different email address from this of the channel login. This is a tip for you: never share your email of the channel with anyone. This is very important, guys, because this is a way that people can hack your channel. So your email for the channel login should be totally and completely secretive. Okay, no one should know about it. If you want to add any email address for people to get in contact with you for collaboration or advertisement or something like this, create a separate email address. Now the second thing is that we use this part for SEO, or what we call SEO, which is search engine optimization. We need to put here some keywords that people are actually searching on YouTube with. So like this kind of information, which is where you graduated from and so on, we can keep it like in a paragraph later on, but the top paragraphs we need to put keywords that people are searching for. And I use this tool which is called vidIQ. You can go ahead here and you can say something like crochet, and let's see what kind of results we have. Well, actually currently I don't have the paid version, but I totally suggest, Sarah, that you go ahead and buy the paid version at least for 1 month, so you can pick up the best keywords on your niche. Okay, let's try something like crochet stitches for beginners, for example, and let's see what kind of traffic we have. Well, it's so high. So I recommend that you use this tool and get the paid version, because the paid version can show you all the results that people are searching for when it comes to crochet. Okay, either in English or Arabic, by the way. And we usually want to aim for keywords that has high search, like this one. This means that a lot of people are searching for this keyword, and it has low competition, which means that there are not lots of videos out there that are targeting this keyword. This is gonna help us a lot in the video, in the video title, in the description, the video description, and also here in the about section. Because when you put those keywords here, it's something like, let me show you my channel and how I do this, so you would have also a better understanding for the idea of keywords. This is called the channel optimization. We have a channel optimization, we have video optimization, and we have playlist optimization. Okay, all of this, when we put the right keywords in there that people are searching for, it make it easier for people to find our YouTube channel and our video and our playlist when they type something here in the search bar here. So in the about section, as you can see here, I'm saying if you want to know how to make money online, this is a keyword that I'm targeting, and growing and YouTube channel is the answer. Okay, and I'm telling them what kind of information I will be providing them with. Like I'm saying here, you will learn YouTube automation, which is also a keyword that I'm targeting, and so on. Okay, those keywords, they do have high search and low high search volume and low competition. Let me show you here so you can understand more. Like this keyword, it has 1 million, more than 1 million search, and it's a very low competition keyword, so I do have a chance to appear in searches more than any other keyword. Okay, so this is when it comes to your about section. I hope that this is making sense here for you. You also have here some links, which is your Facebook page, your Instagram, your Facebook group, online store, and Instagram personal. Well, if your personal Instagram, I believe there's no need at all to put this there. It's better, since your channel is about business, keep it as business. Don't try to include anything personal when it comes to YouTube and so on, because it has like lots of bad sides on the long term when you grow and so on. My advice is to keep all your personal life for yourself. Don't try to share it with anyone or something like this, because you know, when you grow and you one day, inshallah, you had like 100k subscribers or something, you become a celebrity, and you know how people are always searching for news about celebrities and so on, and they use it in a bad way, most probably. So you don't want this. Save yourself the hassle. No need at all to keep your personal data or information or links or something like that. Keep it all secretive, and just focus on marketing for your business, so people would know that Sarah is the one who is having this project about crochet. And I would definitely recommend that you add a TikTok, make a TikTok account, and we're gonna talk about recycling the content later on, and how you can use it in different platforms. Now back again to your channel here. I'm on your homepage, and I can see that you have a YouTube channel trailer, which is I like your YouTube channel trailer. I have watched it, but I actually have some sort of comments about it, Sarah. To be honest, I don't know who did it for you, but he's someone who's professional. I can see the way of the editing and the storytelling factor and everything. I can see that he's someone professional. However, my problem is that this is a very long video for an intro. This is nearly 4 minutes, and usually what I advise people to make the intros from 30 to 1 minute maximum. 30 to 1 minute maximum. It should be something very quick, showcase what you are capable of doing. Like for me, I would say take parts of the videos, like from here or from here, while you are stitching your final product, so show some case of the stuff that you're selling, and then you will go ahead and add a voiceover, quickly tell people who you are and how they're gonna benefit when they subscribe to your channel. The main aim from the YouTube channel trailer is when people watch it, they would say, wow, I can't miss this out, I need to subscribe. So you have to tell them what kind of that value they're gonna have when they subscribe to your channel. Okay, so you can show quickly, like quick cuts of you showing your products and your stitching and so on, and then you would say something like, if you want to know how to make those beautiful stitches, or maybe start a project online or something like that regarding crochet, then make sure to hit this subscribe button for my channel right now. Now the other thing, I checked and I can see that you are making great use for the channel sections, and this is really great. And I just want to check one of your playlists here so I can see how you are actually dealing with the playlists. Actually, I also would suggest, like in your intro, you ask people to subscribe, and then you can refer them to the first section here, which is crochet for beginners, if they are coming, because 90% people who will come and watch your videos will people who are beginners. So you can ask them to go ahead and watch this playlist here. It's dedicated for beginners if you don't know anything about crochet. So here in this in this playlist, I can see that you have, wow, you have lots of videos. Well, this is something that I want to tell you, which is it's better not to put this huge number of videos in the same playlist, because no one is gonna watch all of this. So it's better that you stick till like 8 or 10 videos maximum, and then you can create a second playlist. So in this part, Sarah, I'm gonna talk with you about your playlist and how you can optimize it. As we said before, that there is a video optimization, there's a channel optimization, and there is a playlist optimization. So we have to make sure that we are trying to insert our keywords in as much as places as we can, and in the right way, so the algorithm can pick it up. And as you can see here, we can search for like when we come on YouTube here and we search for videos, okay, like crochet for beginners, we do have an option here to filter by playlists. That means that I want to see not videos, I actually want to see playlists. This is gonna be great for beginners, for example. Now it's gonna filter the results with playlists. So if someone is interested in watching a full playlist about how to like crochet for beginners or something, he is gonna have those playlists. So what determines that this playlist shows up at the search, the top of the results, are lots of things, but one of them is the description. Okay, so actually I'm not having a description yet on my channel because I'm still like trying to add data and so on. But as you can see, you can hear, if you opened your playlist, you can here edit the title, and here you can add the description, and here we need to make sure that we have keywords that of high search and low competition, so it can appear up in the search. And it's something that as we said before in the about section, like in this playlist, I'm gonna show you some great stitches that you can use if you are a beginner or something, if your playlist is about crochet for beginners. Okay, so like vidIQ is very important, so you can find those keywords. And as I told you, like the paid version, like I usually don't recommend people to invest and buy expensive things when they are starting out on YouTube, except for two things: a good mic and YouTube and vidIQ. Those are the only tools I recommend, and vidIQ at least for just 1 month. Okay, and maybe later on me and you can talk together about this and why you need it for 1 month, and then you can cancel the subscription if you don't want to pay more. Okay, so this is when it comes to your playlist part. Now another thing here that we need to cover, which is your thumbnails. And thumbnails are really important, more than you can ever imagine, Sarah, because people, like if you have like a catchy thumbnail, people are gonna stop scrolling, they're gonna look and they're gonna click. So some of the mistakes here you're having on your thumbnail is that it has both English and Arabic, and we talked about this. You have to stick to one language. Now the second thing is that it's very, like, the text is very, very small. Can you see this one here? It's very, very small, okay? Like the genie squares, it's granny squares, okay? This is very, very small. So we do have a rule when it comes to thumbnails. The thumbnail, the text should be very limited number of words, maximum 4 numbers, and they should be very, very big in text, okay? And you try to show more than right. Like for example, this one here, see, you are showing clearly the stitch, which is great. But here you have like a bunch of things. People are not gonna read this. You have to understand that when people see your thumbnail, it takes them less than 3 seconds to decide either to click or not. So a great tip here is you can go onto videos and check your most popular videos. Probably they have the best thumbnails out there. So this one, for example, is really, really nice, and it's bringing like 111 views within the last 4 weeks, which is great. And also this one here, you are showing your final product, which is also great. And I do have a YouTube short video about how to find more ideas for thumbnails that can go viral. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box of the here on this video review, so you can check it. Now what else do we need? Well, yes, as far as I can remember, yesterday when I was having a look at your channel, I can see that you are not using the community tab, and the community tab is very, very important. It's a way for you to communicate with your audience. So try to activate the community tab, and in order for you to do this, you have to go to your YouTube channel here, go to YouTube Studio, and then you go to settings, and then you go here general, yes, and then you go for featured eligibility, and then you do have this advanced features. You have to, you will find it on your channel that it is dimmed. You have to go with the steps. It's gonna be you can activate the community tab by either 3 ways. It's by either sending them a copy of your passport, or it's by channel history. If you have a big channel history, then you're gonna be eligible for that. Or it's gonna be by sending like a certain video that you have to move with, and so on. And actually, for me, I believe that the best and the easiest way to do it is through a passport copy, or I believe they were okay also with the national ID, as far as I remember. But just to go with the steps and see which one that you can do. And community tab is really, really important. You can share here photos of your products. You can share the link to your website and ask people to go and buy. You can share new videos and get people to go and watch them. So it's gonna really help you a lot in boosting your views. So definitely activate your community tab. Now back to your questions. Let me see also what things that I added in my notes here. We talked about the keyword research. We talked about the call to action in the banners. We talked about the thumbnails. We talked about the community tab and the trailer. Now one thing that I want also to tell you about, which is you do have your online store, which is great. And as far as I can see, that you are selling physical products, which is your crochet products, which I really, really love. However, you have to understand that you're gonna have like a lot of issues when it comes selling those outside Egypt, okay? Like with the like selling those stuff outside Egypt, it's gonna be really, really hard. So if your channel, you're gonna make it for English or even for Arabs, I believe that you definitely go for a digital product. And what I mean by digital product is that you can make like a course and sell it. You can make like a book where you explain things and sell it, like a book with stitches or something like that. And actually you are the one that know exactly what kind of things that you can sell. But a digital product is really, really, really amazing, and it's gonna help you a lot to make money online. And you can sell this course on something like Udemy, on something like there's Teachable also. It's a website that can sell courses. And YouTube, by next year, YouTube is gonna introduce courses here into the platform, so you can make a course and sell it directly here on YouTube. Okay, so plan this in mind and put it in consideration. So while you grow, you can think about digital products that you can sell online. Now back to your questions. Right now I just finished my points that I have with your channel. Now regarding your questions, you had an issue with generating ideas. You're not quite sure how you can generate ideas, and this is really simple. The first thing you have to understand, Sarah, is that not everyone who's subscribed to your channel is gonna watch all the videos. That's not gonna happen. Okay, and YouTube doesn't notify all your subscribers that you have a video. It just notifies from 5% to 2.5% of your total audience that you have a new video out there. Okay, and from this 5% or 2.5 people who subscribed to your channel, those who actually click and watch the video is like only 1% of this total number. Okay, so at the end you will find like people who will click actually to watch a new video that you published is like 5 people or 3 people out of this full number. Okay, so here we come to something which is what we target mainly is topics that people are searching for. Like, you know, you don't have to like to come up with ideas that are not there. Find topics that people are searching for and make videos about it, even if you are repeating the same topic in your channel. It's so fine, especially at the start, at the phase you are starting right now. So this is one of the things that you can do. Just republish the content in a different way, like redo the stitches in a different way, in a different color, with different tips and tricks. Maybe you can try to introduce something which is, I believe it's gonna be great, as not to stick yourself in just like in the flowers. Like, yes, you can put this like the whole theme of your channel and make a lot of content about flowers. However, you can show other things, like make bags, like make socks, like make headbands, like do accessories if you can do something like that. So try to make things that like lots of other ways, showing the different ways of doing the same stitch. Okay, so this is one of the things that you can use in order to have ideas. Now the second thing is that you can actually go here to the trending tab. Well, I know that this might be a little bit hard to apply when it comes to your channel niche, but just to be creative enough to think about it. Like, for example, right now we do have like something going on which is very trendy, which is كأس العالم, or the World Cup. Okay, why don't you make a video about like you make a World Cup from the from crochet? Okay, that's gonna be something like really nice. So you can use the trending tab and come to make ideas, trending ideas, and try to imitate it or put it inside your niche. Okay, that's gonna be something really great. Or maybe you can do like the flags of the countries in crochet. That's gonna be something really interesting. Okay, so that's another way. Another thing here is we have a website here. It's called Answer the Public. Okay, well, I really don't believe that I did have, but let's try here. Okay, something like crochet. I hope that it would work. Okay, now see, this website brought you all of those ideas that you can make videos about. Okay, all of those. Some of them they're gonna be like making sense ideas, and some are not. Okay, but you can use this in order to make ideas about crochet. Now the other thing is you actually need to check your competitors. I can't stress enough how is that. Basically, on your channel, Sarah, what you need to do is go ahead and subscribe to all of the channels that has to do with crochet, so your eyes would always be on what your competitors are doing and how you can take ideas from the content that you are making and make it in your own. This is also one of the ways how you can come up with lots of ideas on your channel. So I hope that I answered this question. Now the second thing you were talking about hooks, okay, and how you can hook the audience and increase the retention. Now the thing I noticed about your video, I'm not quite sure, I believe that this is one of the videos that I opened on your channel, and what I noticed is the retention rate of your video is bad, because it's a little bit, and I'm really sorry, I don't mean to be mean or something like that, but it's a little bit boring. Okay, so how we can make the video interesting? You can make the video interesting, like for example this part, while I was watching it, you were actually telling people that they need to make 11 or 14 stitches or something like that, and you showed them like the 14 stitch that you are making. This is very boring for people. So when there's a part in the video where you are talking about making like a long thing, okay, what you need to do is to either cut it or just fast forward it. Okay, so people can just in 1 second they can see the full 14 stitches together. Now another thing is that you can zoom in and out while in the editing this or change the camera angles if you have more than one camera and you can shoot with one camera. That's also going to be a great way in order to improve the retention. And adding music and elements is really important. I can see that your videos has no music at all, so you can add music. It's definitely gonna make the video more interesting. And also check your competitors, the top viewed videos. That means that they have great retention, so check exactly what kind of techniques they are using when it comes to their video editing to make it more engaging. Now for the hook, it's a great thing that you can tell them, today we're gonna do this and that, I'm gonna show you this, today we're gonna show how we can do this and that, and just right away you get into the topic. Or maybe you can show like the final product and then you can tell them, I'm gonna show you how you can make this bag, for example, in this video. Okay, now another thing is that you can have like great facial expressions. Your channel, I don't know why you're not showing your face on your channel. It's gonna be a great added value if you can come up at the start of the video and show some excited facial reactions, showing like, for example, see, today we're gonna see how we can make this pullover, for example, from crochet. Let's start together. So it's gonna be like really exciting for people to see you, and while you're excited and so on, even for just a few seconds at the start of the video. So those are different ideas for the hooks and how you can hook the audience and increase the retention. You had a question about the title, English versus Arabic, and we talked about this. About the uppercase in the title, yes, you can use one single, well, my advice not to use, and I even heard this in an interview with one of the people who actually work in YouTube, and they advise not to use all caps because it's really annoying, and it's kind of offensive for the audience, because using caps sometimes give them the reaction that you actually hate them or you're shouting at them or something like that. So just to use the caps for necessary words. If there's like a certain word you need people to focus on and grab their attention, then yes, you can do the caps for one or maximum two words in the full title, so you can grab their attention. You also asked about intro, about yourself, who you are. No, please don't do this. Don't do this at the start of the video, because that's gonna lower the retention of the video. You might be asking why I'm saying this. If that's the case, why I'm saying this in my video. When I started my video, I introduced myself for people. This is because this is a long video, and people who are coming here, they are so interested in listening to a full channel review, and they might be curious, who is this person who is able to give a full channel review? So in this case, it's making sense that I introduce myself to them. However, most people, the rest of my videos, in my shorts, you will never see me saying something like this. In my videos, my normal length videos, I'm not gonna mention this, because people are coming hungry for the content. They don't care who you are, what you're doing, or something like. They don't care about this. So in order for you to solve this issue, it can actually be through lots of things. I have seen people like here in Egypt, if you are following someone like Marwa Shafi'i, who is cooking, or Fatma Abu Hati, I believe that you know her. They are actually putting like a piece of paper here while they are working and saying who they are, the name of their channel, and so on. You can do something like this, or you can add like text, like a running text here. After you start the video by a couple of seconds, it just says that you are Sarah Certified Crochet Instructor, and that's it. Okay, so those are two ways how you can brand for yourself, plus also the thumbnails. And I didn't mention this part, which is try to be consistent with the colors in your thumbnails. I actually can't remember like one of the channels right now that is using this theme really well. Annie, yes, Annie is using this in a very nice way. Yes, so right now I am on Annie's channel, and Annie is one of my competitors, and I really, really love this girl. She has lots of knowledge about YouTube. So as you can see, she is using the concept of branding in her thumbnails. Like you can see all her thumbnails, they have like almost the same like what we can say, the same concept of designing. She always has this washed or blurred background behind her. She always has the YouTube logo on her thumbnails. She's almost like having the same setup with her and so on. So this is a very nice way for branding for your channel. I definitely would recommend that you consider this instead of having like lots of colors on your channel and so on. Let's see here. Okay, like here each thumbnail is having like a shape and a design and so on. So my advice is try to incorporate this green color that you have in your banner to be the background of all your thumbnails, and then you can put the items and write with the same color here that you're using. So like people, when they see the video, they at once they would know that this is Sarah. Okay, so this is how you can actually brand for yourself, instead of each time you would say like this is Sarah and I'm a crochet and a certified instructor and so on, because people, when they come to watch this video, they are hungry for the content. They don't care who you are, what kind of certificates you have and so on. Now when it comes to your analytics, you asked me about your analytics and what kind of analytics you should be focusing on. Now the most important analytics that we need to focus on are two things, which is the click-through rate, and the second thing, which is the retention rate. Those are the most important things that I need you to focus on right now. The click-through rate, it's mainly telling how effective your title and your thumbnail are. Are they compelling enough for people to click on them or not? And the retention rate is how long people are staying on your video. This is telling you if it's boring or not and so on. Those are the most important things that you need to focus on when it comes to your channel analytics. And actually I teach this in more details, and I teach more about like channel and how you can grow your channel, and give lots of tips and tricks, and we dive into the competitors and research and like advanced stuff in my Fiverr gig. It's my Fiverr gig, guys. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box if someone wants to book a full channel review. And this is usually, it takes like 3 or 4 hours, and usually it takes me like a month, like a week to work on the channel, so we can have the best data out of there for you in order to be able to apply the techniques that we can. And this is usually like a one-to-one coaching session. And for this channel review here, I'm also gonna leave the gig about it. This is like 30 minutes channel review if you want to book a session with me. And right now I want you please to go ahead and watch the playlist that I'm gonna put here. This is if you are new onto YouTube and you want to start like know how you can hit the 1,000 subscribers fast, you can watch my tips and tricks that I'm gonna provide into this video. So make sure to go ahead and watch this playlist. And